Hi you guys, I'm back with the comprehension questions. Now some of you are free to read these by yourself. If you don't want to listen to me read them, you can absolutely read them on your own. But I'm going to read them for the people who would like to listen to me read these. Okay, answer numbers 1 through 10. Base your answers on the article Tomas Rivera, which is from the last video, and you heard me reading that. Number 1. Which of these takes place first? So when you're thinking about the whole story, think way back to the beginning and think about what happens first. Tomas picks crops. Grandpa tells stories. Tomas is born in Texas. Number 2. What are crops? Tomas helped pick crops all day. Here are your choices. Books with pictures, plants that are food, stories that Grandpa tells. Number 3. Which word below helps you know what great means? You tell the best stories, Tomas said. I wish I could tell great stories too. So which word helps you understand what the word great means? Best, stories, or wish? Okay, coming on over here. Number 4. What takes place after Grandpa tells stories? The kids tell stories. Grandpa takes Tomas to the library. Or Grandpa and Tomas go to pick crops. Number 5. Which word below helps you know what library means? Now, I think everybody in first grade knows what the word library means. But what I want you to do is pick which word would give you a clue about what a library is if you didn't know. If you had never heard that word before and you did not know what a library was, which word in this sentence of these 3 choices would help you connect to what a library is? This is a library, said Grandpa. Look at all the books, gasped Tomas. Okay, so you're going to choose one of these 3. Look, books, or gasped. Which would tell you what a library is? Number 6. What takes place after Tomas goes to the library? Tomas read lots of books. Tomas worked with the crops. Tomas hears Grandpa's stories. Turn to the last page. Which word below helps you know what laugh means? Now again, I think we know what laugh means, but imagine that you didn't, because there are going to be stories and books and articles that you read and you will come across a word that you don't know what it means. And you need to be able to use context clues in the sentence to figure it out. So even though we know what the word laugh means, the skill is something that you're going to need. Some were funny and made him laugh. Some, funny, or him. Remember, you're trying to figure out what laugh means. Some were funny and made him laugh. So think about the connection between the words. What does Tomas do after he tells his stories? He sits in the library. He writes them down. He asks Grandpa to tell new stories. Number 9. Which of these happens when Tomas is a grown-up? Tomas gets a job as a teacher. Tomas rides in the truck with Grandpa. Or Tomas goes to the library for the first time. Number 10. Which of these takes place last in the article? Tomas gets to be a teacher. Tomas gets his name on a library. Or Grandpa takes Tomas to the library. So what I want you to do is double check. You go through, you make sure you've only answered one for each question. These little bubbles, you fill it in to show that that's the correct answer. Okay? And when you're done with that, and on Friday evening, I'm going to post the answers to all of these and you can check your work. Okay? All right. Bye, guys.